So right now I am in Tepcan, Guatemala. I just spent the last 2 days traveling. So I flew into Houston yesterday, and then this morning we flew from Houston to Guatemala City, and then got in a pickup truck and drove about 3 to 4 hours to Tepcan, Guatemala, where we're spending the night in a hotel before we drive to Quetzaltenango tomorrow and start language school on Monday. So just a little bit more about the MET program, what I'm going to be doing over the next 6 weeks. So I heard about this program actually from my dad and granddad. They've both been involved in Health Talents for as long as I can remember, and they both knew about this program. And ever since I went to college, they've been telling me about it. And it's kind of designed for upperclassmen that are kind of set and headed towards a career in medicine or something in the healthcare field. So I've been looking forward to all of college being able to do this program, and so I'm super excited to be here. A little bit about why I'm going on this program. So obviously, as a Christian, I believe that we don't have the option to go and make disciples. That's a commandment from Jesus, and it's something that I'm super passionate about, is sharing the faith and the joy and the hope that I've received, and the grace that I've received from Christ, and just being able to share that with people has become a huge passion of mine in college. And so I was really hoping to be able to come on this program and kind of develop that skill set a little bit more, what it looks like to share my faith with other people, but also in the context of medicine. So I'm super excited to get a lot of exposure in the medical field, but also mainly kind of develop my skill set in being a disciple and making disciples. So a little bit about my upcoming trip. So I will be spending the first week, I'll be doing a pretty intensive language school, which is exciting because my Spanish isn't super great. So I'm super excited to be able to have the chance to learn a little bit more to help me communicate better down here. And then the second and third week, we'll spend a few days in Chichi, which is in the highlands of Guatemala, but then we'll drive to the coast of Guatemala, where we'll spend 2 weeks there at Clinica Isel. There's a surgical group coming in the second week. So we'll just be in clinic, observing surgeries, praying with patients, that sort of thing. And then after that, we'll go back to Chichi and spend 2 weeks doing traveling clinics up in the highlands and working at the clinic there. So I'm super excited about that. And then we're doing a few more days of clinic work, and then we are going to Antigua, and we're going to spend a few days relaxing in Antigua before we come back to Nashville. So I'm expecting to see a lot of incredible things here in Guatemala. I've been told stories about the faith of the people here, and I just can't wait to be filled up just watching that and being able to worship with them. And I know I'm also going to get to see a lot of interesting medicine, a lot of things that are going to break my heart and really push me to want to serve and love people. So I'm really excited about the opportunity to be the hands and feet of Jesus and serve others on this trip. But I'm also honestly a little nervous, a little scared about the language barrier. I'm scared about being away from home for 6 weeks. I hadn't met anyone that's on this trip until I got here. So having 6 weeks apart from anyone I've ever met before is a little daunting. But I'm just so excited about the opportunity to be here. It's one of those things that the Lord is following me here, and the Lord is leading me here, and He's going to go before me in this whole trip. And so I have so much peace and so much joy knowing that. And so those little fears, those little nervousness, it pales in comparison to the confidence I have that He's going to lead me and that He's going to make this trip for His glory. So I'm just so excited about that.